Hey. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I've been trying to add Audrey in. So good evening and welcome to Freedom Speech and You. We both seem to think we're inside the studio, but I'm only seeing myself. I'm not sure what she's seeing. So we'll see what happens here. We're using a mobile device tonight. This should be working, but this is a new experience for us. So we'll just see what happens here because I'm not able to see her and invite her in at all. So hang tight, folks, if you're able to watch. I see a couple of viewers out there. Not sure what's going to happen when she's going to get in here, but we'll keep trying this. If we have to, we'll start over because it's just okay. There. So I see you here, but I don't see your camera yet. So you might have to turn your camera on.
There we go. Me.
It's just going to be
Oh,
a camera framing issue. I see you as a black screen, Andrea, so I don't know what's going on.
I start. I don't know why.
So I might have to rotate the camera again. So we're going to start over, folks. It's going to be an interesting show tonight because we're going to have a little bit of technical difficulty. We had an internet problem, and so we're working on that. Let's go back to this. Okay, you're back. So
Okay, can
we
you
got
hear
top
me?
and bottom camera. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Do a side by side camera would probably be better.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to do it off of the. Hang on.
Hello. Hello, Crystal. Just
Hi,
hang in there while
Crystal.
I get my camera close enough that I can see what you're saying. So, hey, Crystal. Hey, Andrea. Can you see anything yet, Andrea, as far as
I
chat and
can see.
whatnot?
I use two different devices.
Debbie Lar
Uh,
says, hey, Ken. Hey, Andrea.
I'm doing
Florida
double
weather is really hot
duty.
tonight, folks.
Doing double duty.
So, hi, Robert. Good to have you here.
Hi, Robert.
So, we looking. How are we doing? Well, we're doing a live stream tonight because we're running on phones and mobile devices. And somebody who has a computer, would you kindly like get over on Discord and DM um, people over there like West Web and say, hey, yes, are doing a show, but they do not have the ability to get on Discord tonight to answer your Discord messages. Hello to Danny Go Nutley. So yeah, we will not have visual content tonight. We will simply talk to you tonight because we do not have the means to do anything with visual content, which is fine. We'll just talk to you. Hot single Vietnamese teacher says, "You guys are true troopers. Thank you for your service." Well, you don't need to thank us. We just are, kind of people that like to do this sort of thing.
Thank you.
And so
Sorry.
we basically worked out
I'm
a way to do this, and Andrea said, "Well, can we do this on a mobile device?" So we are doing it that way tonight.
trying,
And it's extra fun because it's a reading exam. I'm reading off of an iPhone mini.
I'm going to go out of this and go. Hang on a minute. I had single Vietnamese trying. I've got two different devices up, which I'm doing my modding.
Crystal Anderson says on Discord, Ken and Andrea are up, but it's old school. Yep, this is old school. This is we're a live type broadcast tonight.
So, it's what it is, guys. Technology isn't the best sometimes.
Crystal says on Discord, it's more verbal tonight. Yes, it is.
Verbal. But that's okay. It's better to talk than to post stuff. So we'll just do old school, and that's how it is.
So did I send you the link to the wrong place? Is that why you're back on the device that's cutting in and out, or not?
Never mind. Never mind. I'm just gonna have to hold. I know why. Never mind. Gonna be stuck with me holding the phone.
So.
Hi, Deb. Set this up here. Maybe. Might be. See the chat. So. Set this up, but.
My Little Pony says, "Glad I caught the show today. Missed last week's and don't see a replay." Last week's was deleted because of issues with last week's show.
So this week is a better week. Well,
did you forget to invite me? No, we just didn't have time to send out invitations and through Discord. So,
Crystal,
you're here.
Crystal, we text. The text is not that old school.
What happened last week? Your host got a little bit angry at the trolls. That's about all what happened last week. Not going to get mad at the trolls tonight. Crackle and loop on Ken's audio. Well, that's because I like Snap, Crackle, Pop. You just have to deal with it.
Hang on.
And the loop on my audio is because Andrea is trying to watch on another device and her audio is up. She needs to turn her audio down.
All right, hang on. Let me see. Let's see if this makes a difference.
Bad audio on my end. Westweb says I was a bad troll. Sorry.
No, that. Come on, really? Hang on.
AirPods might help. I do have AirPods on mine, Danny.
Yeah, y'all are gonna get stuck with the wire. So maybe that might help. Hang on. Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. Crackling is definitely on your end. And
I do have earbuds.
Oh, it's very
But I
crackly.
cannot plug in hardwired headsets because I'm on my power supply right now. So I'm wearing earbuds.
Yes. Sometimes.
Yeah, Oscar says Andrea's sound is much better, but sometimes it cuts in and out for me. So if y'all can hear, enjoy it because sometimes I can't hear it.
Sorry, I'm gonna. Better. There we go. Now I can see. Hi, My Little Pony. Hi, Oscar. Honey.
Robert says I love
Hi,
listening to
Wes.
shortwave radio.
Yeah, Wes and Aaron were helping
Well,
us today, and the audio was. See earbuds. Ken,
huh?
see what it does without the earbuds.
I can
See if it
try.
makes a difference.
I don't know what you're going to hear, and I'm not going to be able to hear it.
Wes, for a minute. Wes, for a minute.
Unless I can get it to work turning it up.
Okay, I'm switching device. I already got the other one set up. Hold on.
Nope, these are not the same issues as last week. We will not discuss last week's show. Thanks, My Little Pony. Sorry, I stepped away for a minute, but the audio is really bad. Depends on what you're hearing, though, Debbie Lar. Wes Webb claims to be the king of trolls. Debbie Lar says, you sound much better. Thank you. See, the thing about watching these streams is you never know how much you're lagging. Danny says it's better now. Okay. Sounds better to me, says Wes Webb. Okay. The only thing is, every time Andrea leaves the stream, because I'm on a rotated phone, I have to go look down to see if she rejoined the stream. So just have to wait and see when she joins the stream. So let's see. Let's just scroll up and down. I can do that now. I won't have to move the phone every few minutes. Just have to keep scrolling up to see if she's rejoined. She's not back yet. My Little Pony asks, am I blocked? No, but I might not read every comment. So if there are comments that I don't want to read, I might not read all comments tonight. I would suggest, My Little Pony, though, that you make sure you're on live comments, because if you're on top comments, you will not see your own comments. Other shows put their chat on slow time or something like that, makes it easier to keep up. Yeah, we don't do that yet. Let me in. Okay. Welcome back, Andrea.
Okay, so I fixed it to where I'm on the iPad and I can do the other stuff on the phone.
Okay.
So that way I can do both and still see everybody. And hopefully this will work. Let's just hope this.
Delmer from Ben Miji. I'm not sure. Welcome. Hello.
Hello, Delmar.
Thank you, Crystal, for asking him to hit the like.
Yes, hit that like. No, I gotta find me. I'm gonna show you guys something on my phone, so you guys can understand this chat.
Not the heat, it's the humidity, says My Little Pony. Absolutely. It is very hot and humid tonight in Florida.
I want to show you guys something that to understand the live chat and the top chat, okay? I'm going to show you something on my phone. Okay? When you are, here's live chat. I am on live chat on this, on YouTube. See where it says live chat? Live chat, and it has a number on it. I don't know if you
There's
can
no
see.
super chat on this because we do not have enough viewers.
We do
to
not, yeah.
participate in
So
super
if you see
chat.
live chat and then live chat underneath it, you are on live chat, which means you can see what everybody is seeing. Now, if you have a mobile device or on your computer, you'll see 3 little strings like that. Tap it and it will say, do you want to go back to top chat? Top chat will only give you the first 13 top people that are continually chatting. You don't want that. You want the live chat. So you go to live chat. Okay? So that way there's everybody knows now. Top chat only gives you the first 13 people that are actively chatting. The live chat gives you the live feed as we're streaming. Don't know why YouTube did it, but it's confusing everybody. You know, I know that would be scary, Oscar. That would be scary. So tonight, Andrea had me trained. Yes, I do, Crystal. Very well. I have you trained very well. So we don't have anything really prepared because we were dealing with the stuff on the technical end. So whatever you guys want us to talk about, put it in the chat and we will discuss it. So, you know, if there's something you want to discuss that's been going on in the world or politics or whatever, just go ahead and start talking and let us know so we can discuss it.
You're welcome, Robert.
Hello, Aaron. Hi, Robert. Yes, Robert, it's confusing. It's very confusing. And in a way, I kind of wish Hal and other YouTubers would show people so they'd understand that. Thoughts on Jews in the military? My Little Pony, anybody can go in the military. Does not matter what
No, Delmer,
religious.
I will not validate nor discuss accusations against this show which are not true.
So,
people can say whatever they want in chat. If they choose to say inappropriate things in chat, they will be banned.
Delmar, any accusations that were made are made by that person. Plain and simple. We're not going to go there. Thank you. My Little Pony, anybody can go into the military. Doesn't matter what their religious belief. Ken, they're saying your audio is bad again.
No, I don't know. It must be some kind of issue with Restream or something, because we're using different connection tonight and we're still having the same problems we have.
No, that is not true. And goodbye, hot single Vietnamese. Sorry. Not playing it tonight.
They never learn, do they?
No, never. What, My Little Pony? I missed that. I missed what My Little Pony said on that last one. So if there's something that you want to discuss tonight, let's discuss it. But we will not bash anybody. We will not be rude. We'll always be respectful. Okay? So let's talk about the January 6th and what happened Thursday night, because that got good. Oops.
But apparently, My Little Pony, you condone the use or discussion of such a thing. You know, you can make any accusations you want. Invalid accusations don't do a damn thing.
Hang on a second.
Hi, Mark P. Hi, Aaron. Mark P. says highlight of Thursday, J6 hearings has to be Josh Hawley's Forrest Gump impression. Hey, Aaron. See, I wouldn't know about the January 6th hearing because I haven't watched it. Gelmer, you know where you can put your accusations, don't you? Put them there. And My Little Pony, you know where you can put yours too. It's called bearing false witness. Why don't you read that part of the Bible? Oh, wait, you probably don't believe in it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, little children, trolls. Stuttering John, whatever the heck of your name is, Stuttering Don Bell. If you want to go around making accusations against me, go right ahead. I can't stop you. You want to be a juvenile little whatever, you do that. You do you. I'll do me. I'm a good person. You can't make accusations against me, Stick. So take your accusations and sit on them. I don't know why they're hostile, Danny. Some people just can't live life in peace. I didn't call you anything.
I don't know why that just happened. My thing just muted itself. Okay, so are we going to discuss about Thursday?
You can discuss about Thursday, but remember, I haven't seen it yet, so I'll have to just stick my fingers in my ears. I haven't had time to watch it because we were working on the stream today.
Well, let's just say it was damning for Donald Trump. Video evidence doesn't lie. Text messaging doesn't lie. And it was a like, holy shit moment. Right, exactly, Deb. Exactly. that doesn't even, holy shit. Doesn't even cover it. He is screwed. He is so screwed. And because of what was said by these asshats, they can't go back and deny it. There's too much. There's too much paper evidence. There's too much paper evidence, too much video evidence, too much texting evidence. I mean, they just really screwed themselves. They just really screwed themselves. I mean, you're concerned about, I'm concerned about that. But you know what? I have a friend that's in the FBI, Crystal, and I discussed this. He can't totally tell me everything, but he did say there are ways they can retrieve all of that. Even if the Secret Service did it, there are ways that they can do it, that they can get that back. So I think that the Secret Service, they're going to have to do something about that. They're going to definitely have to do something about the whole Secret Service. I worked with a guy in the hospital that was a retired Secret Service, and he was sickened. He was totally sickened by it. This is not how, I mean, he was the one that was the one that he was very sickened by what happened. He did say, though, that they can be retrieved, that they have a way to do that. He also said that they can they have some kind of a software that they can do. The thing of it is,
once law enforcement moved in around 4 p.m., it was obvious that insurrection would not accomplish mission, and Trump had to send video message to tell them to go home.
The reason Trump had to tell them to go home was because the rest of everybody around him was making him do it. He didn't want to do it.
Andrea, do you want to keep the chat on the screen or you want to take it down?
Take it down. On the screen. It makes it hard to take it off of the screen. What do you mean take it off of the screen? Like on,
Like, do you want the chat on the side panel or not?
yeah, take that off. Goodbye, Knights Diamond. I'm not doing this weekend. What people don't realize, and what I didn't know until I talked to my friend that was in the Secret Service, all Pence had to do, because you can consider Trump not the president. Pence could have gone over his head and called in the National Guard. And the only reason he thinks that that Pence didn't do it was because of the fact that Pence was so scared of Trump. He was scared to even get in the SUV to leave. He was afraid there was a bomb there. So, yeah. So I didn't know that either, Crystal, to my friend from the Secret Service. Yeah. In that case, it's considered a national threat. And because he wasn't acting appropriately, Pence could have gone over his head and called in the National Guard. He would have had to have gotten secondary yays from Pelosi, but yeah, it could have been done. He still hasn't said the election is over, Aaron. He still hasn't conceded. No, he was scared, Crystal Anderson. It came out in that thing. Hang on a minute. Can you take over for a minute? Can you take over for a minute, Ken?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to read the text without it on the screen.
All right, I'll be back.
So the chat overlay is down because of the type of comments that are coming in tonight, and I'd rather not have those embedded in the video for the replay. Hey, Cigar F1, hello. So yes, thanks, Mark P.
Sorry about that.
So
knowing that we were faced, Trump wouldn't do it, and Pence was too scared to do it. Or maybe Pelosi could have done it, but I think because Pence was there, would do it. It was just a cluster all the way around. Avoid the mean comments on top chat. Hang on, let me go.
Hi, Jerry.
Just give me a minute. To live chat.
This is how conservatives do it. They can't let progressives do their thing have to troll and bother trying to impress Big Daddy Trump? The good guy says the audio keeps stopping. Andrea's audio gates a little bit. You just have to learn to interpret. Cigar F1 says it's been almost 2 years of Trump out of office. Why do people still talk about him? Don't know, Cigar F1. Good night, Debbie Lar. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, I'm back.
Can we put the chat overlay back up or not?
Don't put it up. Do not put it up.
Sorry about that. That was accidental.
So what's going to happen next on the next January 6th thing? I don't know whether they're going to have another one. And they did Thursday. I just don't see how it's going to happen. No, and that's what Crystal aggravating. People in New York knew what Trump was about.
I don't know why, Robert. I guess they have nothing better to do.
They do it. You know, they don't have anybody else to do anything else to do, Robert. I think some of them are confused. That's right, Mark. Don't feed the trolls.
Crystal says, I hope something comes from all the work the committee is doing.
The thing is, and I'm with Airborne on this.
Andy's Cola Truck. We don't have talking points per se tonight. We just talk about what people want to talk about as long as they want to be civil. If people want to not be civil, that's their problem.
I'm with Airborne on this. Marla, Mary, he needs to step up now. You don't have just say to the American people, I am here, I am working on it, and I will make the best outcome in judgment that I can. The American people something. You don't have to play your card, but just let the American people know. I know, right, Mark?
Crystal says, I have some optimism that we will see. Yeah, I have optimism too. We'll just have to wait and see.
It's just very frustrating that Merrick Garland hasn't come out and say, you know, maybe we can.
Crystal says, I don't think we need the details, just that we're working on it.
Right, exactly. And that's what the American people want. That's all they want. Oh, Coke Zero, Coke. I grew up in the South. Pepsi and sweet tea. We don't really have talking points. It's just whatever you want to talk about. See, no, I wish I was. I wish we were. I grew up in the South. Sweet tea, sweet Southern tea, and Pepsi Cola. I think what is going to hurt.
Crystal says I don't like sweet tea. I think that was Crystal. Crystal, you should have been with me the other day when I was ordering tea. I ordered unsweet tea, and I told the lady, but that's not really the appropriate name for it.
Okay. Lily Bell says, I don't like shows with talking, relaxed show. That's what this is. My little brother told me about this so far. Good. I'm glad you do. Andy Cola's truck. I'd love to hear whether or not. No. Goodbye. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. No. I don't like the. I think that this is going to hurt Biden. Eric Garland.
Everybody's hearing it, Lily Bell Turner, but it happens every week. You just have to learn to interpret through the noise.
Yeah, that I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving, and we're not on our regular stream. We're doing so. This it's a little bit harder. I'm on my iPad. What do you want me to adjust? This? Is that better, Aaron? Is that better? I'm having to use the iPad and I'm on YouTube on the phone. Aaron? Thank you. Biden will be criticized whatever he does. He just has to go away and seems to be doing something to do something. Yes, but directly involve him.
Jim says hello to the Underground Pirate Freedom Fighters. Hello, Jim. So our regulars, Jim, Crystal, Aaron, Mark P. Do you recall, did Andrea's audio ever do this before we switched to Restream, or did this only start when we started doing Restream? How about you too, Wes? Did this noise with Andrea's voice only start happening when we started doing Restream? Because if it did, I want to switch back and I want to tell Restream I want a refund.
Bam.
Crystal says, I think Biden is just plugging away and it is great. Yes, me
Yeah,
too,
I think
Crystal.
he is too. But whatever Merrick is going to affect him.
Yeah, I know, Mark. You weren't part of the podcast back then, probably. I'm just hoping the people that...
Jim, the technical difficulties that we have now as far as the
audio
and the audio, were they better?
That just started in the last couple of weeks.
Were they better? Let me help the. I know the audio is the thing. Andrea, you're looking good. Thank you, Jim.
I don't think it was either, Aaron. I think the Crack-a-Lacka came when we switched programs, and it's kind of annoying.
Oh, we got the. Wow, I feel honored. We got this sexy naked spam bot. I feel honored now. We're used to seeing them, aren't we, guys? Left behind a pile of dog shit and for Biden to clean up. Yep, he did. Can we go back 1 week to the old way of compare? So,
unfortunately, I would have to try a refund on this program and just switch back to the other one. But if we do that, we could never put the comments back on the screen again. That's one of the things.
Does that matter to you guys if we put the comments up? I mean, you guys can too.
Yeah, I don't think it was this bad, Jim. I think it's been happening with just this restream, and I think we should probably switch back.
Yeah, I think so too. More
So
spam than people. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably
Well,
have to switch back, which means I'm gonna have to get a refund from Restream. I'll just tell them it doesn't work for me at all.
a lot of the spam that we're getting is who, and no, it's not how. So you guys know who I'm. So that's a lot of it. And I'm
Well, you know what
because
happened
of
is,
that.
Crystal, the reason why I got this is because there were things going on by somebody who was watching, and she's not even watching anymore, but she was always like saying, I can't see the comments because I'm on Facebook and everybody else is on YouTube. And I'm like, so it's not our microphones, the good guy. It's the fact that we switched softwares and the software's just not working for us. I think
The
it's
software.
real fussy.
Goodbye, Lily. Just make everybody go YouTube, Jim says.
We tried that actually today, Jim, because I have internet issues. And when we tried to get Andrea onto YouTube by herself using this channel, and we couldn't do it. So we ended up doing it this way.
Mark's question is, to those fighting quit anywhere 1/20/21. Exactly. Well, maybe can we, and do we have to have a restream or a restart or whatever it was? Do we have to have that? Or can we just basically get?
Well, one of the reasons why we're using any one of these programs is just to make it easier to be on multiple platforms. But if we go YouTube only, and YouTube, I don't know that you can have guests on YouTube. I'll have to investigate all that. But I need to get a refund from Restream because this is just not working right. I'm not liking how it's working at all.
Very much staticky. There's not enough comments. I think you have to have anywhere between 100 to 500 comments.
I think when you set up this slow chatting business on YouTube too, it's a matter of tweaking your YouTube channel for that. I don't think that's even done inside of Restream, but I don't know.
He's fought it for a long time. John,
Hi, Robin.
hate it. I hate it when John uses.
Kelly, we're not even using a computer. The thing going on right now is going on a phone. So I'm not even using the same device that I normally use or the same internet.
We had StreamYard.
I think StreamYard was better, Mark P. And it's a shame too, because I really wanted to use this for the on-screen comments so that people could see all platforms at the same time. But I think I'm going to have to switch back.
We're going to have to StreamYard.
I'm going to have to get in touch with Restream tomorrow about getting a refund.
Yeah, the problem with that is, Jim, you have a certain amount of people for YouTube to use that. In order for us to use that, and it has to be I think 100 to 500 people before they'll let you use it.
Yes, Mark P. Howe uses Restream, but he uses a professional internet connection, so he's using something faster than what I've got.
You're fat. Who? Me, Aaron? Hi. No.
Oh, Robert K., it's not really that much tech talk. It's just things that I'm used to doing. And the reason why I'm asking the viewers about what they experience is because they're the ones who can actually hear what goes on, and they can hear both of us. Are any guests lined up for tonight? No, not yet, Cigar F1, but maybe in the future. Maybe when we get back on
Yeah,
our
I'm
usual
working on it.
program and get things running smoothly and my internet access is back up. Tonight, I'm on a phone, so. And the
Yeah,
reason I'm on
we
the
had
phone
some-
is because of what's going on.
Yeah, no, blah. It's because the situation that we're at in the streaming service we're using. Not by. I mean, I can take my things out and do it the other way. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Does that
Now we
sound
don't
any
hear
better?
any. Oh, it comes and it goes.
It comes and it goes on you, though.
It sounds a little better, but it seems like it cuts you out more often.
Does it sound better now?
Because you're like doing an impression of somebody who's moving your lips but not saying anything. So it kind of goes
So it's out of
and then
sync.
comes back in.
Hang on.
No, it just like cuts everything off. Are we fans of USC? No. The audio is cleaner, Andrea, but it's just like it mutes more.
All right, hang on.
And Aaron says it's not better because we hear less of what you're saying.
Okay, what about now?
Your voice is back. That's better.
Is it better now?
Jim says it sounds better,
Am
but
I out
now
of
it's out of sync.
Well, crap. I can't help that it's out of sync. How about now? Is it? I'm Mark, is it in my mouth? Is it matching? It looks like it is on my end. Ah, okay, hang on. Let me leave and come back.
Does anyone really care? That was better, says West Web. Yeah, no noise when she's gone. Because you don't have audio cutting out in and out if there's no audio at all. Does anyone know what time it is? Does anyone really care? Yeah, I know you guys. I know those lyrics. Now it's time to do your laundry. Knock, knock, let me in. Okay, let me find you. Find you down here somewhere. much fun with this thing. It's like it works. Okay, that's why. That's how. So much different.
Okay.
The longer
Can you?
to get that screen.
Okay. And is my lips matching up to the words that I am saying? Ah. Good.
She's back. I hate that she's back.
Matching. Matching, Mark? Is it matching, Aaron? Oh, you missed me already. Not much. All right. What I'm gonna do is leave and let.
The letter to not. I have to change screen to do it. It's not the same as being on. I have to like leave the chat in order to let her back in.
Hang on.
We were being punked. Cigar F1, yeah. There are some punks here just having never fun.
Okay, now is that better?
I think it's good. It's working.
Matching. Is it matching?
The audio goes in and out every once.
Okay.
Need to change programs because it's not the program for us.
All right, I'm just the chat because this isn't working. If it straightens out on your end. See what I'm saying? Or unless I go back to the
in and out for no. Marpy, is that when we're both or is it at all times?
Okay, hang on.
Robin says a cloud could take, yes. I can't see. There's no way I can even see that you go back to this. Robin says we have brain days. Sorry, she doesn't talk to you. Why don't you stuttering Jan Fogel? Oh, that can you? Yeah, Andrea's out of the chat for a while. She'll be back. Is she back? She's back. Here.
All right.
You're back.
Does this help? Does this help?
It's better now.
Is it better now?
Yep, it's better now.
Okay. Okay, so let's just, if Hal would quit tweeting, keep getting alerts. Much better. Okay.
Broadcasting from space. Didn't you know that? Ho, ho, ho.
What now? What did he say?
Broadcasting from space.
Okay. Now I gotta fix this so I can see everybody. Okay. So anything else you guys want to talk about? Besides the audio? Thank you, Jim. We're sorry, guys. We're sorry, guys.
So my audio has a heart. And if you don't have that, I'm not going to pay attention. Freedom of speech doesn't lie to me. Andrea, when you're ready, speak so.
Yeah, you're very crackly.
Exactly with these on this way.
Yeah, you're cutting out every like third word.
I think we just have
Jim says, Jim says I'm good. You're talking now.
Well, we got to fix for that.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna get rid of this stream. Yeah, I just think, okay, so let's talk about January 6th. And let's talk about what happened Thursday, since Ken's not listening. Thank you, Robin. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about all the technical issues. Yes, he's going to try and get a refund for this. Oh, okay, so he's going to be in chat. So anything, this is created for you, so let's talk about things. Let's talk about how oh, thanks you, Jim. I actually feel decent today. I'm seeing if you can hear her better this way. Josh Hawley was exposed. Ask Hawley. Yeah, he was very exposed. When is Ken going to get his refund? He's going to work on it tomorrow, the good guy. I actually feel better. You know, the only part of having COVID that was really nasty was the fever and the like exhaustion. Loved what they did to Holly. Yeah, I did too. Ken will be back, A1. You know what though? How he's just letting me host tonight. I think the most damning evidence was that video of Trump when he was trying to towards the end. I mean, all of it's damning, but towards the end, yes, I'm feeling better, Mark, a lot better.
think towards the end, that video that they had when Trump was standing at the podium and he's talking and he can't do what he's supposed to do and what he's supposed to say, that was a big bump. I never got my second booster, but I'm thinking about getting it. Robin, I'm glad I did. I am so glad I did. Because all I got was like the fever, and then, which lasted 12 hours, and it only went up to 102. The worst part of it was just the tiredness. It was just extremely tired. Yay, Aaron. Ken's not here. You can't hear me, Danny? It's cutting in and out. I don't know why it's cutting in and out. Okay, can you hear me now? Let's try the earbuds. Hang on, guys. Try the earbuds. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Okay, can you hear me now? Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you hear me now? Is it crackling, crackling, crackling? Dang it. Hang on. This is very annoying. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Better, 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 better? Is that better? Jim, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it much better now? Is it much better? Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Much better. Yes. Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Aaron. I got your text. Awesome. The thing about this thing is, in the settings, I keep having to adjust the settings. Like it loses it, and then I got to redo it again. And it shouldn't be doing that. Yes, I agree, Aaron. I got your text. Bring Ken back. Yeah, that's up to Ken if he wants to come back in. Thank you, Crystal. So I think that the J6 needs to have some more of these hearings. And I think that the more that they have, the worse it's going to be. The only thing that I wish is that I'm sitting in one spot. I'm not moving around. I think that what needs to happen is I think that, which I know they can't, but I wish that they could impeach him totally to where he could never, ever, ever even try to be able to run for any office. I hope so, Jim. I hope so. Okay, Wes, you're going to have to explain to me what AFK is because I do not know. I do not know what that means. I know, unfortunately. Oh, away from keyboard. Okay. Thank you, Ken. Would that be some kind of injunction? I don't know. And that's why, thank you, Mark P. That's why I want to have guests on here because we're a small little community. And for us to have like a Glenn Kirshner or Airborne come in, that we can talk. Okay, Jim, away from keyboard, be right back. I know what be right back is. The only problem is I don't think that Merrick Garland is going to do what he needs to do. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think that if he does, it's not going to be this year that we see it. I think Airborne's right about that. It will not be this year. And I think Glenn Kirshner's right about that. It will not be this year. I honestly don't think I would like it to be this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. It sure as hell isn't going to happen before the primaries. You disagree with me? What do you think, Jim? No, Robert, you don't need to move away from your keyboard. It took 5 years for everything to come out about Watergate. Very true. That is very true, Jim. I agree with you on that. Yeah. I think this new situation, there has been anything to cover it. But when we've never gone through anything like this before, Crystal, that's a lot of the problem. This is all new territory. You know, that's the problem. This is all new territory. Nobody knows what to do exactly, to be honest with you. We've never had an insurrection that I know of in our history. And it's far more complicated than Watergate. Oh, yeah, way more. Way, way more complicated. No, most of the country has already done midterms, Wes. Primaries are almost, no, you've got that backwards. You've got that backwards, Wes. Oh, it's all messed up again. No, the primaries, the midterms. Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe I've got it wrong. I thought the primaries were the big election in November. Do I have that wrong, Jim? And am I wrong on that? I thought the primaries, I must have that backwards then. Okay, I'm going back into the settings. Hang on. Now, does it sound better? Does it sound better? Oh, hang on. Now, the primaries are still going on. The midterm election is in November. Thank you, Jim. All right, is that better now? I had it backwards. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Thank you, Jim. Is it better now? Thank you, Robin. Wait until you hear our responses. I know. I am very excited about that. I think that we have a good chance of taking back both houses. I do. I think we have a real good chance. I don't think I did, Mark. Hang on a minute. Ah! Damn it. Hang on, guys. Jeez. Hang on a minute, guys. Ugh. Hang on a minute. So, I think that we're going to win the midterms. I think we're going to get both houses back. And we'll have a better advantage of getting some of this crap that the Republicans have done and get it back on track. I know we can't do anything about the SCOTUS. However, I think that we can undo a lot of the crap that has been done through things that Biden signs. Ken, you need to check. I think you put him in timeout. Yes, we can see you, Mark. The good guy, he will give us an update when he does it. He hasn't tried it yet. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, Wes. But I think that we have a really good chance of getting both houses, and that's going to be a big deal, and we can get a lot more done. I wish we could put up what Marjorie Taylor Greene said today. Ew, she just, oh. I hope she does not win again. I really do. I hope she does not win again. Yeah, in Florida. Florida does too. Ours, Jim, ours is the 23rd. Florida's is the 23rd. Yeah, but that was just for the primaries though. She still has to go through the midterms, doesn't she, Mark? Okay, good guy. I'm going to put you in timeout because you keep repeating the same thing. Oh, Val Demings will beat Marco Rubio without a doubt. Yes, she will. Does anybody? What are the 3 top things that Congress, if the Democrats win, okay, they win the House and the Senate. What are the top 5 things that they need to do? That they need to pass? What do you think the top 5 things are? Yes, Margie Three Toes is up for election. Yeah. Hopefully she won't win. I'm an old man, but I have kids in their 20s. Losing the Dem Party was, and so their friends, they wanted Supreme Court expanded to 29 judges. I think that Supreme Court needs to be expanded. I don't think they need to be expanded. I think there needs to be terms set on how long they can serve. I don't necessarily think that if we get more Supreme Court justices that that's going to help our problem. I think that if we can get term limits set and make it not a lifetime commitment, like maybe every 6 years, they got to be elected. We, the people, need to elect them like we do in local communities. Which question, Aaron? I agree with you, Danny. I agree. The logic, Robert. I'm not getting what I want, so I won't vote. Yeah, if you don't vote, I don't care which side of the aisle you are on. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're Democrat. Go out and vote. Okay? Just vote. Get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. Because if you don't vote, your voice can't be heard. Period. End of story. If you do not vote, your vote cannot be heard. Don't say you're not going to vote. And let me tell you, I have said this before. If you do not vote, I know this is a big deal in the state of Florida, and I'm not sure about other states. If you do not vote in the state of Florida, you cannot vote again for another 2 years or another 4 years for presidential. Okay? If you do not vote, you are not allowed to vote in a local election or a big election. If you do not vote, you have to wait 2 years, or you have to wait 4 years for a presidential one. Think about that. Check your local board of elections on what the rules are, because if you do not vote, you may not be able to vote the next time around. I don't know why people don't check the laws on voting. I don't care. I personally, back in the day, back when my parents were alive, they didn't talk about it. They did not talk about what their Democratic or Republican affiliation was, and they did not talk about who they vote for. And that's the way it needs to be. It really does. Mandatory voting is key. Yes, it is. It is. You must vote in Australia. If you do not vote, you may not be able to vote. And check on vote.org and make sure you can vote. Make sure you can vote. Oh no, here we go with the audio again. Hang on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? 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 Hang on. All right, can you hear me now? Better, but echoey. Sorry. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Mark. So, anything else that you guys want to discuss? I mean, Robin, I'm having like after every 5 or 10 minutes, I have to switch it back. It's the weirdest thing. I don't get it. This restream is not worth it. We didn't have these problems with the other one. Thank you, Christian. There are 5 more things that are necessary right away. Yes. So what are the 5 things, Jim, that Congress, if we win back the Senate and the House, what are the 5 things that Congress and the House need to do? Yes, it's fixed, good guy. We did, Suzanne. We did do a test, and there was no problems. Scroll up for the 5 things. Oh, Jim. I don't see it. Okay. They need to reestablish regulatory authority of the government agencies, codify abortion rights, fix greater election access, establish clear climate laws, and adequately fund public education. I agree with you on all of that, Jim. You can call me good boy. So I'm sorry, good guy. Okay, Robert K. Be respectful. I do have a co-host, but he has stepped out right now because we were having technical issues. I see that, Suzanne. Thank you for your advice. I am happy to let you guys be the pioneers of podcasting. I don't think we're the pioneers of podcasting, Wes, but thank you. I appreciate that, Wes. I agree with Jim. Also, SCOTUS to 13. This should be number 1. Jim, why the number 13? Why the number 13 for SCOTUS? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be smart here. I'm just curious. No, I don't know any turtle jokes. Ken's signing autographs. Ken, you signing autographs for your groupies? Ken is here, Christian. He is just in the background. Everyone has their pair of pennies. I thought it was 17. 13 for federal court districts, for all federal court districts, including SCOTUS. Okay, Suzanne, I'm going to put you in timeout. Yeah, I said good guy was a good boy. Home podcasting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Thank you, Wes. That's a good one, Christian. Come out of your shell and learn a couple of turtle jokes in case you need to eat. That's cute. South Carolina could have 13. There are 13 districts. I agree. I agree with that. My thing is, there's what, 8 on SCOTUS right now? So, is there 8? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 8, right? If we evened it out, then it needed to be even out to be 10. Thank you, good guy, but I'm having to sit where I'm at due to working on my office to make it more presentable for you guys. Oh, Supreme Court. Oh, SC Supreme Court. Okay. Thank you, Jim. 9. There's 9. So there should be one more, and that should be a 10. That would be an even number. I agree. Can't have an even number of justices. Why not, A1? Hang on. Fixing the microphone again. Oh, Ken, we've got to do something about this restream. This is ridiculous. Okay, what about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Did Mark pick on Ken again? And that's why he left? No, that is not why. Goodbye, Christian. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Why does it need to be odd? All right, thank you, guys. Yes, Frankie, that's all we're going to do. Goodbye. Oh, you want Ken's opinion? Why do we need odd to prevent the invoting? There are 13 courts. The Supreme Court should have 13 justices, which means 4 more than 9 we have now. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Jim. That makes sense, Jim. However, my question to you is, then that means that there would have to be, in order for, like, Like right now, we get like a 6.3 or a 7.5. Would there be restrictions on how many they would have to have in order to make a vote secure on a particular law? More does not mean. I think we could get away with it without. I think we just need to set term limits. Sorry, my hand's cramping. Okay, goodbye, good guy. I'm putting you in timeout again. The number 9 now was set back when there were 9 federal courts. Okay, I see. All right.
Says that the Democrats don't pack the court. Thanks, Mark. I'm working behind the scenes. I won't say what behind the scenes. I only make love to real women who actually.
All right, I'm gonna step out.
You
Okay.
want to step out?
I'll be in chat.
Okay. Some appointments might be easier to pack the. Y'all hang in there. I'm gonna turn my camera. Do a little bit of. Let's see if we can relay back on. See if people behave. Glad you're back with the audio. I don't, it's hard to say and see if it gets better. Let's make a better audio. I'm dizzy this era, and I'm sorry for the this, but the only way in chat live is to click on the screen like this and that see things. Shay's that series with the diagnosed kid. I'm sorry. Oh, I try to get the camera I can and see if that's better. Robin says a great term would be much better for tonight. Thank you, Cigar. Really trying. It's really with this. Okay, I'm going to try my back on. Did that help? Why do I go up? Go to settings. See if I can go to settings. Change the audio. Change the. Go back out. Is that better? My habits are not up. Is that? Are your earbuds dying? They were. Since without Andrea and chat, they're dying or not dying. Change to the type. It's hang in there. So there, you're probably gonna not from the rest of this. So just take the ideal thing. Hardware, but not gonna get computer hardware with. Okay, better. Can you hear me now? I feel like the guy on the old. Better. Is that better, or is that not better? West Web says it's better. Oh, it is better. No, it's not a joke. Just what it is. It's technically what it is with the hardware that we have. Wes says it's still cutting out. Okay, hang on. One of these. How does it sound now? Hold my hand back up. You want to read my palm? If the elections were staggered over time, they're packing like Senate races are staggered, way behind. Still every other word. You're figuring in and out still. You have syncing issue under your head before you hear your voice. Okay? Okay, how about now? They can't hear it, Captain. It's breaking up. It's breaking out. Still every other word. Yeah, the question is, what are you actually hearing? So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you hearing me 1 through 12, or are you somewhere else? You're in sync now. Andrea will be back. If Andrea is coming back, then we have to look down to see. Have to switch screens to do that. Is she back? No, she's not back. Okay. Let me in, she says. Okay, hang on. You're back.
I'm back because we cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
It's better, but not like it oh man, it was worse before.
Is it good now?
Good, better now. Better now.
Yeah, because I'm on a different set of earbuds. I'm on the set that I normally use with a computer, which might plug in much better.
Okay, Robert's got a really good question. Can you have followed the stories about local elections for school boards being taken over by Trumpists and QAnon people? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that. We've got some of that going on in this county here where I live. They're really trying to get in. Audio's working good right now. Isn't that fascinating? Maybe there's just issues with Restream that affect
Yeah.
us more than anybody else.
Aaron, I was referring to Big Bad Wolf, the little piggies. That's why I said that. Don't touch anything, Jim says.
At the start of the stream, I could not use this headset though because my phone would not have lasted. I needed to charge my phone. So both of our audio got perfect when we put the chat back on the screen.
Isn't that funny how that works? But you need to take it off. You need to take it off the screen. But don't touch anything else but that. You need a new battery for your phone, Robin? Man, batteries are expensive for phones.
Okay, so you're gonna have to read anything that people want me to respond to because I can't see
Jim
anything.
is threatening us. Do not touch anything at all.
Because I would have to rotate in order to see the chat at all.
That's okay. We're good. We're not messing with anything, Jim. I promise. I promise. I promise. The only thing I'm going to do is turn this down so it looks like it's at my level. It's a 2016 phone. What kind? That's a long time to have a phone, Robin. We saw you yawning. Are you bored? No, I'm not bored. It's 9:30 here, Joanna. Okay, Joanna. Goodbye. So, what else do you think that we need to do so we do not get the Republicans to win again? Do the Democrats need to be a little bit more aggressive? Or do you think they're doing the right thing by how they're going to about their approach? It's got to be an apple on the back. So it's an iPhone. Right, Robin? It's an iPhone? iPhones are the ones that have the apple on the back. Ken, you want to say anything about what we need to do to win the seats back?
For like the representatives?
Well, all the way around so we can win back the House and the Senate.
I mean, for me, it's just a matter of voting for people that are in the Democratic Party. I think we have to really work to tell people, educate people that that's the only way they're going to keep their freedom, and need to make sure that the disinformation campaign is not the only voice heard out there. You need to make sure that they hear our voices and get them to the polls. So if you can help drive somebody, or, you know, give them the incentive to get there, do it.
Your voice is breaking up again.
I don't know why. I didn't do anything different.
And no, definitely, we're not doing Restream anymore. We didn't have these problems. Okay, what else do you think? And mind you, that Ken has not seen the January 6th stuff this week. What do you think was the major bombshell from this last week? What do you think was this last week's major bombshell? All the problems are due to the crappy internet service in Florida. Pretty much. Jim, he doesn't have internet right now. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot of
using
it.
my phone tonight, so
And
there
we're
isn't too
using,
much that I can do. I can't even see the chat when we're in this rotation.
so we're doing this a little bit different. Holly Shuka, yes, I totally agree about that, Robin. That I don't know why we're shocked, because we know what a slimeball Holly is. You know, I don't know why we were surprised about that, because he's like that. He's like Jim Jordan. He's a slimeball. I just don't. It just I'm just speechless over it. That Holly, that hallway Holly runs like a girl. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Beto is going all over Texas every day. Oh, I hope he wins, Crystal. I wish I could vote for him. I'd vote for Beto in a heartbeat. I graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1985. The one thing they beat us with an offense was better than defense. I feel like Duama have played defense too long. We need to stand up and take charge. Yes. Biggest news of last week was the loss of the secret. Yes. I agree. I agree. That is
That
the
is the
biggest
biggest
loss.
loss.
That
That
was the
was the
biggest
biggest
devastating, but they'll
devastating, but
get
they'll
it.
get it.
Oh wow,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
echoing. I'm echoing, Ken. Sorry, John, Jim. He messed with stuff. All right, now I'm not hearing my voice at all. Can you guys hear me? Yes, he should have beat Cruz. Yes, Jim, they do. They need to be a little bit more tougher. Actually, a lot more tougher. Yes, Ken's working on things, A1. No, he's not having an emergency. All right, awesome. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Aaron. I think that the text messages that we did see were very damning too. I think that I don't know what else they can use that's damning against Trump, other than the fact that he, like Hal said, I want to find out who built the gallows, who bought the supplies for the gallows. That's what I want to know. I want to know who bought the supplies for the gallows and whose idea was it to build them. And my other thing is, why? Why would you stand up to somebody that wanted you dead? Why would Pence do that? That I don't get either. Why would you stand up to somebody who wanted you, who you knew would do something to you because you were scared of it, because you wouldn't get into the suburban? I mean, I just do not get that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, Mark. DOJ and FBI needs to announce that they caught the pipe bomber. I'm with John and Airborne on this. I'm telling you, if you put the two video of her, Marjorie Toe Green, and the video of that bomber, I'm telling you, it's her. They took Pence away from the building. They could not vote. They did later on, though, Wes. They didn't at that moment, but they did later on. He did certify it. He did, that did happen. It was certified. Yeah, I think all of those call logs, remember those boxes of stuff that was taken from Trump to Mar-a-Lago? I think that's what those are. Yes, he's muted, A1. I don't think the Secret Service knew what was in those, Wes. I mean, the Secret Service knows a lot, but I don't know if they knew what could be taken and not taken. All right, I'm crackling again. Hang on. All right, how's that? Wait a minute, I gotta look at. Hang on a second. I gotta put this on the charger. Hang on. Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. All right, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, now can you hear me? Because I changed the settings. Can you guys hear me now? All right, now can you hear me?